Welcome back to the channel, folks. Welcome back to the channel. Bobiddle?
Ben Barber.
Dude, I threw the question mark. I didn't even realize that you are here.
I'm here.
And you know, since you're here and you're dressed so fancily, let's go ahead
kinda...
and give our guy Chomp Shop the shout out. If y'all need this information, or if y'all need something like this, that could be your logo right there, G.I. Joe style. Did you know? And then another hat. These things are available at our event, and Bobiddle soon on the interwebs. We're going to be able to sell these things, and we're going to do some.
It's exciting.
We're going to do some limited supply stuff available on the internet only, so y'all look for that. But that's not why we're here, right?
No.
Where are we today? It looks very different.
Yeah, it does. It's a little weird.
They cleared it out.
They did. There is some excavations going on here.
Yeah, dude, it looks like a bunch of machinery did some work. I mean, look at that.
It kind of screws up the backdrop a little bit, but
that's all right.
You know,
that's all right. Well, if you don't know where we are, we're at Direct Auto of Tennessee here in the Clarksville area. Just a quick trip north of town. These guys are always flush with sweet rides, sweet trucks. We'll just do the quick pan. Look at that GMC Duramax Z71 with the bed cover.
It's a really nice Lexus.
Old school what is that, a 2001 LX470?
Yeah,
something like
and
that?
it is mint on the inside.
Mint condition. We may check that out before we leave. And as you keep going down, you'll see nicer cars than inside, folks.
That's where the good stuff.
That's where the good stuff is. The website's on the screen. Y'all hit them up. Let's get to what we got today. Now, this is
kind of a sleeper.
Yeah,
Ben,
I was just about to say.
It's a car I've kind of been intrigued by, but I've never had a chance to get in one or mess around with one till today.
One of the guys that we've worked with from time to time, he actually works for Sony, and he's got a couple other companies he operates. He has, what'd you say it was, like the carbon version or something?
So there's the carbon black, I guess, package that comes with this that blacks out the grille and gives you some Recaro
seats, right? And the interior, we'll get to the interior here in a bit, but so this isn't the CTS V, it's a CTS V Sport.
So rather than the big supercharged V8, this has a 3.6 liter twin turbo V6.
So it still has power.
Man, this thing's got 420 horsepower and I think about the same
torque.
Same amount, 420, 430 amount of torque.
Dude, that's like E39 M5 territory.
Yeah, 0 to 60, 4.5 seconds.
That's faster than E39 M5.
And I don't know if this car has it. I think this may have, or if it was an option, but the magnetic ride control.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
I know some of these did. I don't know, maybe that was exclusive to that carbon black package that came with this.
Right. But okay, so it does kind of have the V moniker, but it's not the one that everybody's used to seeing. It just has the red instead of what is it, red and yellow almost.
Since we're back here, Ben.
Yeah, let's start where we normally start.
Man, it feels good to be doing this again.
It does, dude. I'm glad you're here with me. I've had plenty of people trying to help, and it's been nice, but it's also better when my man Bobiddle is here. Hey, easy access to the battery. That's one good sign of weight distribution. And oh, okay, that's kind of a nice little area. That's little kind of almost looks like that carbon fiber that they make it nowadays, where they make it all together. But clearly, folks, it's just plastic. It's not carbon fiber. Plenty of room in there, though.
So you got a little pass through there, but pretty average trunk there.
Yeah, for like entry is pretty low.
Mid-size sports sedan, so it's about what you would expect. This does have the twin turbo V6. Let's see what this thing sounds like,
man.
Now, I will say this.
Audio here.
I'm going to turn it on. I did notice there's a track mode.
Oh, well.
I don't know if it has any impact on the acoustics.
Well, I'm excited to see.
But we'll find out.
Press the buttons so that we make sure to get the with and without
for sure
scenario.
And I'll talk through it here. Okay, we're going to start this thing up.
Really quiet, folks.
All right, we're in normal mode.
Doesn't sound bad. Go to track mode. It's not like some kind of amazing noises.
So
it's funny, man. These turbos soak up so much of the noise.
Well, this will not allow me to rev past 3,000 RPM.
3,000. It does. You can tell it's got a deeper idle here.
I've got an idea.
Sure.
I've got an idea.
Bo's going to do something. Hopefully he doesn't drive clear into that car in front of us. Same thing, huh?
I thought maybe if I put it in neutral, put my foot on the brake and rev, maybe no.
Same thing. Limitations. You know, these cars, they don't want you to blow them up while you're sitting still. Let's make our way in here to the interior since Bo Biddle has seen it. First of all, I kind of like the door handles, even though they got chrome, which isn't my thing. I do kind of like the door handles. So check the door panels. Kind of rigid. The stitching would be nice if it contrasted, but it still looks pretty cool. This wood is nice. There is a little gouge on this one. It looks like someone may have bumped a piece of metal on it, but nice and nice. It's nice and soft, and you know, get this out of the way. If you want to pop that little middle down, it does have some nice coat. Wow, that's nice, and it's held up off there very nicely.
Let's see the.
Looks like you got plenty of room in there.
It's not bad. I think
it's more than the E39 for sure.
But now, and I'm like maybe 5'9" or so. I feel good here. I did move the seat up to where I could sit in it, but like my feet, there's
your
like
feet are kind of clambered up in there.
I don't have
not
much,
a ton of room.
I'm like wedged up under the seat.
Under the seat, yeah.
Don't lose anything under this seat. I'm here to tell you.
It is nice in there, though. I mean, it seems pretty basic, but you know, it's not like Corolla basic, folks. Definitely kind of a high. It looks kind of like a higher end vehicle. It definitely has the big old sunroof, which we'll check out here in a second. As I climb in here, kind of show. I'll let that front door open, but
it's okay.
It's all right. So you kind of see the dash a little bit. It is pretty nice in here. What do you know? What year this sucker is?
This is a 2017.
So it's a little bit older. 4 years now.
Yeah, 57,000 miles.
Okay, so low mileage.
But as I'm looking, it's got heated, got cooled seats here. Wow, and that's like instantaneous cool air being blown on my back. That's nice.
Do you like it?
I do like
Can
that.
Can you circulate some air back here?
Yeah, let's.
Because it is definitely hot in here today, folks, or hot out. We've got that weird smoke haze going, and you know, it's in the mid 90s. I guess, early 90s. So I'm going to zoom up while Bo Biddle is getting the AC on. You can see it does have a nice pano roof. Not full length, but it does work pretty well. Man, we've still got no air coming through these vents back here.
Well, I'm playing with it here. Okay, it should be some air going.
It could be just for heat. Never know. Anyways, all right, so we'll just kind of get to the dash. That's a touch screen, I'm assuming?
It is a touch screen. You know, I heard a lot of people kind of bash GM and Cadillac for this interface. I know at one point you could turn volume up or down, but it wasn't
really working very well. Well, it's like it's all a learning process with these things. You know, with these guys, they haven't seemingly like how can we complain about having a touchscreen inside of our car? It's something that people have always kind of wanted. It looks like pretty easy to connect your iPhone in there.
Yeah, I was about to say, it looks like that's pretty easy, just in terms of being intuitive and being able to navigate it. It looks pretty simple. Got Apple CarPlay. But yeah, I mean, this is a pretty basic system. You know, I guess these days, you know, heated, cooled seats, and you know, this is all pretty standard. Yeah. Standard stuff here, so nothing groundbreaking. Got a button for the glove box.
Nice, it just kind of slid open there. That's pretty cool.
I do like, I'm not usually one on wood grain, but I do like this as it feels like real wood. Whether it is or not, it looks real.
It looks good, yeah. I like it.
It's kind of got the little imperfections and grainy feel, which I kind of like.
And the steering wheel, I like the look of the steering wheel. Man, is the heat on? It feels like the heat's on back here.
Ace. Well, let's go to our climate.
Yeah, the heat is on.
In the whole car, it's on 90.
Yeah, this is why I'm like, what is going on? It was a 90. All right, yeah, it just takes a second to figure things out. All right, back to the steering wheel. You can turn the fan down a little bit now that we actually have proper air coming out. That's why none was coming out, because it was like, dude, it's already 90.
So steering wheel feels good. Nice thick leather wrapped. I kind of dig it. The paddles.
I like the
feel
shape,
pretty
dude.
good.
I don't know if I like I mean, all of it. It looks really kind of cool. That's definitely
do have heated.
I was gonna say that's definitely a special steering wheel for this spec, because that's not what all the Cadillac steering wheels look like.
No, but this is, I believe, kind of exclusive to the V Sport.
Right. Yeah.
And
yeah.
it is a good sporty steering wheel. I like. It's one thing I always loved about BMWs. They always had really good, nice thick sporting wheels.
Yeah.
But and this has a nice feel to it. Paddles are here, and they're not like. Some cars you get in and they're kind of blended in with the back of the steering wheel.
And you can see they're kind of like hanging off.
Yeah, no, that's good. So
nice.
That nice deliberate shifting. But all this feels pretty good. Looks like you can cycle through things here.
The very basic screen too. You got the revs on the right, the odometer in the middle there. And then you can see he's cycling through where you can have like your mile per hour come up and oh cool, tire temps. And so it is pretty functional, folks. It does, though it is a bit older, it does still have a bit of the functionality that you want out of these modern cars. Once we did get the air working, this did start working, and I have not stopped sweating profusely, just back to the regular sweat. But Bill, do you mind popping the hood, and then
let's do it.
We'll let these nice kind folks get back to work. I know you guys are always just, I don't know, some of you guys seemingly are watching these things while you're doing your work from home scenarios, and we appreciate your viewership. One of the things that we'll recognize here, since the light is a little better, the LEDs are really nice on this, or the daytime running lights. I like the look. And this is one of the good things, Bo Biddle, I just noticed, is that it is definitely, the engine is in line and or kind of centered with the axle, rear of the axle. Front axle, that is.
Well,
nice.
Based on what I've heard and read about this car, it handles really well.
I've ridden in one that was fast, our buddies, and man, very surprising, very comfortable. He had a different spec, but this is a nice one too, folks. So if you're interested in this ride or one similar to it, Direct Auto of Tennessee's info is on the screen, so y'all be sure to check them out. We're going to get back to doing what we do for my man Bo Biddle. I am Ben Barber. We will see you guys in the next video.